Welcome, I'm Joshy, and this playthrough of Marvel Champions, we have Hulk Pool versus Mojo in the final scenario of our Mojo Mania campaign. So once again, Hulk's in the pool aspect to conclude this off. Let's go through our setup. So for Mojo Mania, we choose one modular set plus one additional modular sets per player from the Mojo Mania scenario pack and set them aside. Now, according to our setup for Mojo Part 3, because in campaign, we can't choose modular sets that are checked off the campaign log, so the remaining ones are just Western and horror. We put the Wheel of Genres environment into play and spinning side face up. So the Wheel of Genre has force response after the encounter deck resets. If there are no set-aside modular encounter sets remaining, players lose the game. Otherwise, we flip the card and things will happen bringing the mod sets in. Mojo himself has a scheme of 2, attack of 1 in his first stage. A force response after your turn ends. Discard the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. Place 1 threat on your hero for each card discarded this way that does not belong to the Mojo encounter set. So, moving on to the setup. We have Mojo Mania threats out 25, comes in with 10 threat. When revealed, we choose one set-aside encounter set at random, reveal its show environment, and shuffle its remaining decks into the encounter deck. So we'll just, between horror and Western, we'll just use if we get the Hulk fist, we'll go with horror. If we get Banner's glasses, we'll go with Western. It's horror it shall be. So we'll put the Western aside for now. Get the Mojo Files Environment into play. And these will get shuffled in. So each minion gains quickstrike. Each ally takes -1 consequential damage after attacking a minion. That's not really going to help us with our pool allies we've got in this deck. And then there's when they're revealed, discard the set environment. And if it's revealed from the encounter deck, gain Surge, which could come into play this time. But hopefully not. Hopefully we'll just destroy Mojo in no time. And so we have a force to interrupt. When a character flips or leaves play, move all threat from the character to the scheme. And if that's completed, we lose. Mojo 16 health. I think I've mentioned that. So again, for our setup, so obviously, like I said, couldn't choose the sets previously used. Longshot ally was in play. We can reveal him, but he wasn't in play. And each player will take one copy of each card they record in the campaign log from any player's deck and puts in play under their control. Then add threat to the main scheme equal to the total costs of the cards in play. So previously we had Def Focus and Stick-to-itiveness, so we'll go find those. Which are in here somewhere. There's Stick-to-itiveness. There's a Def Focus. They give a combined cost of 3, so I'll get 3 more threat on the main. Grab some tokens. Okay, now let's get into it and hopefully Hulk Pool Smash Mojo. Get our 5 cards. We have Kid Pool, Head Pool, Limitless Strength, Boundless Rage, and a Suborbital Leap. Alright, I'm going to keep Suborbital Leap, Head Pool, and the Limitless Strength. I'm going to mulligan Boundless Rage and Kid Pool. Unstoppable Force, and Limitless Stamina. Okay. Alright, we're going to go with this. We're going to flip up. We are going to attack for 3. I don't know if I mentioned we have a force response after your turn ends. It's a force response when your hero discard top 3 cards in the encounter deck and place 1 threat on your hero for each card discarded away does not belong to the Mojo Mania encounter set. Don't know if I mentioned that. I might have. Might not have. We will use our Def Focus and Limitless Stamina and Unstoppable Force to pay for Suborbital Leap. So we're going to use physical resources, so we'll take 5 threat off here. We'll then use our Limitless Strength to put in Head Pool. So he's got a thwart of 1, attack of 1, no consequential, 1 health. After he attacks a damaged minion, that minion attacks another enemy of your choice. And he's put an amplify play, but we're just going to use him to thwart 2 off Mojo Mania. And we're ready. We'll get 4 cards. We have I Got This, Limitless Stamina, Crushing Blow, and Hulk Smash. Okay, our turn ends. We're in Hero. We discard the top 3 cards of the deck. It's Long Shot, it's a Standard, and it's Obligation. So it's going to be 3 threat goes on our character. We get 1 threat on the main. Mojo's going to attack us. We're going to take it for 1 plus 1 is 2. Get our encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. I think we throw a Def Focus. Stick-to-itiveness is probably more useful. Always getting that caught off guard. All right. We will Hulk Smash for 13. Defeating the first stage of Mojo. So in Revealed, we place 2 threat on each friendly character. So 2 goes on Headpool. Another 2 on Hulk. Mojo's now got 18 hit points. Scheme of 3, attack of 1. And now when our turn ends, we discard top 4 cards and place 1 threat for each one that doesn't belong to Mojo's set. Headpool will do his thing and thwart 2 off the main. And we're ready. We'll get 4 cards: Unstoppable Force, Energy, Limitless Stamina, Barely a Scratch. All right. We discard 4 cards. 1. That's a Mojo. That's a Mojo. That's a Mojo. So we get 1 threat on us. Mojo's going to attack us for 1 plus 1 is 2. Get our encounter card. Bandolier of Stakes. So it will Surge. Has a use of 3 stake counters. When revealed, you may spend 1 resource of any type to attach this card to your identity, otherwise discard this card. And we can, as an interrupt, remove 1 stake counter from here. Your hero gains +1 attack and gains piercing. We will spend the 1 resource to grab that. Get 3 counters on it. Our next card is a Vampire. How about that? Attacks with piercing deal double damage to the Vampire. His scheme of 2, attack of 2. After he attacks damage to character, heal all damage from Vampire. If no damage was healed this way, give Vampire a tough status card. Okay. Do we want to deal with that? How do we want to do this? All right, so if we attack for 3 with the stake, which makes piercing, which will double, which will get rid of him entirely. Yeah, all right, so we'll do that. We'll attack. Hulk is staking this Vampire. And we don't need to exhaust this card or anything, so we're then going to use a physical resource for Stick-to-itiveness to ready our hero. We will attack for another 4. We'll then use energy to Unstoppable Force to ready Hulk. If we paid for physicals, we could draw a card, but we can't because it was energy. We'll attack for another 4. Taking Mojo down to 10. Headpool, we'll thwart 2. Oh, I think I've forgotten to the amplify, so I think I should have 2 more damage on me. Yeah, we're ready. Get 4 more cards. We have Genius, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Limitless Strength, and Live Dangerously. All right, do the 4 cards. That's horror, standard, mojo, and horror. So 3 more threat on us, which would take this to 4. We get 1 threat on the main. Mojo's going to attack us for 1. Oh, he ends quickstrike as well. I missed that because of this whole thing. So what did the vampire actually do? Would have attacked us for 2. After he takes damage, the character healed damage from him. No damage. So it would have been tough, but also the stakes would have pierced through. So yeah. So vampire would have attacked us for 2, gotten tough, stake would have pierced and all that sort of stuff, and done double damage. All would have still worked out, I believe. Okay, I just lost what I was up to. I didn't believe Mojo was attacking. All right, so Mojo's attacking for 1, 2, just 2. Get an encounter card. Mojo's attacking us again for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do we want to live dangerously for a round? I feel like we do. Although, really. All right. Firstly, we're going to spend... Actually, we don't even need to be in hero to do these things, right? So, no, that's fine. Spend 4, well, 5 resources, in fact, to bring in Negasonic Teenage Warhead. She's bringing a hazard icon to play as well. You know what? I should use my reminders. And when a treachery is revealed, we can deal 2 damage to her to cancel that treachery's effects. But what we're going to do... What's the chance he gets to 25 of all this stuff? I don't think... Yeah. You know what? She's going to attack for 2. Headball's actually going to attack for 1. Hulk's going to flip down and recover 4. We're going to put Live Dangerously into play. Bringing all the icons in. But we get +2 to our hand size. So we'll see how that works out for us. We're ready. We'll get, what's that? 7 cards. There we go. Not used to so many cards. What's going on here? Oh, wait. But when I flip down, all these need to go over here. So he's at 13. Back where he started. All right. We're not in hero, so I don't need to worry about this. But we get 2 threat on the main. Mojo's going to scheme for 3 plus nothing. You get 2 encounter cards. Curtain Call, move all threat from the character with the most threat onto the main scheme. So it's going to be head pull, so that's going to push this to 20. And Paparazzi, hinder 10. Choose either exhaust a character control or discard 1 card from your... So it's obligation. So it's got 10 on it. Choose to either exhaust a character control or discard 1 card from your hand. Remove 2 threat from here, 3 threat instead if you're an alter ego from. When your turn ends, move all threat from here to the main scheme and discard this card. That's fine because we don't care. We're just going to win. Do we toy with him a bit? Maybe we do. We flip on up. I mean, do we toy? We could do all sorts of crazy toying things with him, but we probably won't. Well, we'll spend a resource for I got this. So here action in following icons. The following icons are on 1 or more cards in play. We've got all of them, so we can do all of them. So we'll deal 3 damage to an enemy. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. Oh, we should have we'll attack with Negasonic Teenage Warhead. So then she can ready after doing this. And we draw 1 card. Lady Deadpool. Why prolong it though? We'll just spend 3 resources. Hulk smash. Mojo's well and truly defeated. And that's it. We win the campaign with Hulk Pool. So Pool aspect still isn't entirely grown on me, but hey, I see how it works. It's just I don't think it's just not for me. It's just not for me. But it's fine. It's there. In any case, if you enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.